record last spring that their draft looked about as professional a draft as you could have. 3 first-rounders. All of them became starters for them when you think about it. Myles Garrett at defensive end, Jabril Peppers at defensive back, and David Njoku at tight end. All of them contributed. It looked like they were making progress. They've just simply forgotten how to win as an organization, a franchise, as a team. That's the number one thing. Get a win. Get 2 wins, and maybe they can start to turn this thing around.
To throw, Kaiser. And his throw here is incomplete.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third.
Here we go. Flex round. Flex round.
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gordon. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
Kaiser on first down. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards remaining now on second down.
Let's go.
To the air again, Kaiser. A screen complete to Crowell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From the red zone now, Kaiser. Flush to his right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Come on, let's go. Flex round. Flex round.
Second down, Kaiser. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Time running out here on the play clock. On 3rd and 1, here's Kaiser. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
kick by Gonzalez. He is good. Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles will take over here in just a second on offense. And Charles, as you look back to the Super Bowl title run that they just had, what were some of the moves that made that possible?
I'll keep it on the offensive side of the ball because I thought their front office did a fantastic job of having answers in case things happen. Carson Wentz goes out. Well, they had signed Nick Foles to back him up. That worked out pretty well. Getting Alshon Jeffrey as a weapon outside to help them in the passing game. Darren Sproles gets hurt at running back. Corey Clement was signed as an undrafted free agent. He filled in well, and they traded for Jay Ajayi. And how about Jason Peters losing the all-world left tackle? And Halapoulivaati Vaitai, who they drafted the year before, filled in quite capably. They had answers for everything they needed.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
So under the category of, while it can't be us because we're not that good, but could you imagine?
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tank Carter not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Now Wentz. And this is going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's pumped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They do go for it. It's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Brown. Corey Coleman from 19 yards away. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Wentz. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. On 1st down, Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. And he dumps it off to Blunt. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. And that's caught by Smith. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. 7 yards on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jamie Collins coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. This complete left side to Aguilar. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. The open man is Smith. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. More from Cleveland after this. Wentz now on 1st down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Torrey Smith from 10 yards out. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. Elliott on for the extra point. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. It's complete, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Kaiser to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gordon. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Crowell. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he's able to hold on to the football.
Kaiser from the gun on 3rd. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, the Browns hand things over to the veteran Britton Colquitt to punt. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Wentz now on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Calhoun. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. So the D-line's going to spread out. Now a second down throw for Kaiser. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On third down, Kaiser. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Pulled in at the 24. Whoosh! How did he stay on his feet? They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Aguilar. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Wentz going to give this one to Blunt. And some room to maneuver. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down. That fits the bill.
Ertz has it left side. And he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick.
Touchdown, Philadelphia! Alshon Jeffrey, 36 yards. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the lead will grow by 1 more. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Graham in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
So a tough spot for Kaiser. The sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back near his goal line, Kaiser. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Fielded at about the 28. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. Throwing on first is Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. To throw, it's Wentz. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, 3rd quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
But he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
Here we go. Flex round.
Now a handoff. Johnson. And yet again, nowhere to run. This time maybe we'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's Britton Colquitt now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. Nelson Aguilar there to make the grab. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go. Flex round. Flex round.
Kaiser now to throw on 1st down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down.
Come on, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Kaiser now. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Come on, let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. And a great spot to start this drive from here. is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz